Hey everyone, hope you're doing good. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking with you about one of my favorite skin/hair products. It's affordable, has super simple ingredients, and it smells really good. So I've been using Rosewater consistently in my routine, both with my hair and my skin, for about 3-4 years now. And although it is very simple, it's incredibly effective. It has so many benefits. So I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 different ways that I use Rosewater both on my hair and on my skin. So the most frequent way that I use Rosewater is as a toner. It leaves my skin feeling balanced, moisturized, and refreshed. It's anti-inflammatory, so it's good for calming rosacea, redness, and it can really help to soothe irritation from acne. And being that I love using it as a toner makes sense because it's a natural astringent. It tones, tightens, helps to reduce puffiness. And over time, it can also help with discoloration from old acne scars. So those are some of the skin benefits. So I'm gonna show you guys what my skin looks like straight out of the shower after I cleansed. I don't have anything on my face right now, so it's feeling a little dehydrated, a little desert vibes. This is the way that I would normally use toner. I just go right in. It smells so good. And I'm a contact lens wearer, and I don't mind getting this on my eyelids as well because it's very delicate skin that doesn't usually get a lot of love because stuff can irritate your eye so easily. And it's not good to put any and everything in your eye anyway, but Rosewater, I can apply it right on my eyelid and it does not affect my eyes or irritate anything. And Rosewater is also super simple to make. You can literally get some distilled water, some rose, and make your own, but I prefer the convenience of just purchasing it. So my go-to brand is the Heritage Store Rose Petals Rosewater. And I think they've changed the packaging of this a little bit. I've started to see this carried in Ulta. I usually get it from iHerb or Vitacost, and the only ingredients are purified water and hydro essential rose. That's it. 2 ingredients. My skin and hair are funny. If I just apply water to my skin or just water to my hair, my skin is a little bit more forgiving. It moisturizes but seems to evaporate a lot quicker. I find that with Rosewater, if I'm spraying it on my face, my skin has more of a plumping. My skin looks more radiant. It feels like it can receive moisturizer and facial creams better, as well as feel softer than using just plain water alone. My hair, on the other hand, it hates if I refresh it with just water. I have to have something mixed in there with the water, like some oils, leave-in conditioner, aloe vera juice. Just plain water, if I spray it on my dry hair, dries it out. It is not a fan. So something about that combination of water and rose just makes all the difference. I keep one of these at home as well as at my boyfriend's house, which is soon to be my house as well come this fall, because I don't want to be without it. And it's already dry too. It's super quick. Great base for sunblock, or if I'm using it at night, some type of night moisturizer. This is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Aqua-fresh Rice Plus B5 SPF 50. I'm going between this version, the Aqua-fresh, as well as the original from Beauty of Joseon. I ordered this during Black Friday directly from Korea because they have changed the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen to make it more USA compatible. So if you get it straight from Korea, it has higher SPF. And most people overall seem to prefer this version than the version that they have made US compliant. The Rosewater is an awesome base for whatever I'm using. And just look how this is melting into my skin, you guys. I'm planning to do a video comparing my favorite Korean sunscreens, especially since summer is right around the corner. I'm filming this towards the end of May. And I use a lot of product and it is just disappearing into my skin. And even if I'm just using the Rosewater on its own, if I'm just going to be around the house and I don't want to put on moisturizer, but I still want my skin to feel rehydrated and have some level of moisture, I can tell a difference using Rosewater just by itself. I'll link this and where I got it in the description box below, as well as the links to the Rosewater as well. The second way that I use Rosewater in my skin is very similar to the first. I use it as a wake up refresher spray. I am not a morning person. In fact, I have a lot of trouble with sleeping that I've talked with you guys here on the channel before. Ever since I was 4 years old, I am just a little ball of anxiety and I have a lot of racing thoughts at night. So I usually go to bed really late. So when I wake up, I'm usually still tired. Rosewater is a great gentle way for me to wake up because I also don't drink coffee. And again, because it's so gentle, I don't mind spraying it on my actual eyes to kind of get them to wake up and open up a little bit more. And because it has anti-inflammatory properties, again, it helps with any puffiness that I might have in the morning. Now on to hair care. And again, if you are new here, hi and welcome. You can probably tell by my channel name that a lot of my content centers around curly hair care. When it comes to the benefits of Rosewater for your hair, in addition to providing hydration for your skin, it's also good for providing hydration to your hair and scalp, which is perfect for me as a dry hair curly girl. And they also say that due to the plethora of vitamins and antioxidants contained in Rosewater, that it can be good for promoting hair growth as well. Those vitamins and nutrients can help to stimulate the scalp and nourish your follicles, leading to reduced hair fall and stimulating that growth. Those anti-inflammatory properties also come into play if you have eczema or scalp psoriasis, calming down the redness and irritation that can be associated with those conditions. So one of the main ways I use Rosewater on my hair is as a scalp/curl refresher. So these are 8-day, I think, curls that I have not put anything on since my wash day. I used a brand new gel and I'm absolutely obsessed with these results, you guys. I'll put a link to the short where I'm doing my hair in this style, and I only have one product in there. I think I actually like my hair better on day 8 than I did like day 2. I've got more volume now. Y'all, I have not added anything to my hair. The shine is crazy. As I said in that video, that gel defined every little thought of a curl. Seriously, I don't want to wash my hair, but I'm going to be going out of town soon for 2 weeks helping with my little 10-month-old. Oh, he's 10 months old today. I talked to him and his dad earlier, but I need to call him back again today to FaceTime him to wish him happy 10 months. We're going to be playing around for 2 weeks, so I need to do my hair soon. But y'all, I don't want to look so good, but suffice to say, I have not put anything on my hair for 8 whole days, and although it looks amazing, I'm gonna give it a little bit of something, a little bit of light moisture. And that's another reason that Rosewater is great to refresh dry hair, especially if you're wearing a wash and go. I find that it's light enough to where it doesn't disturb the definition that you have, but it gives the perfect little kiss of moisture. So I'm gonna focus it mostly on my roots, get that scalp, some nice little hydration there. Lift up my roots because I have pretty thick hair, so it's easy for someone to get missed a little bit. Just gently smooth it in because I am starting to get a little bit of frizzing at my roots. This will help to reactivate the product that's still in my hair while giving me that bit of hydration. I'm gonna add a little bit more, just a little bit, because it feels so good on my scalp, you guys. It is so calming and refreshing, and although I don't have any itchiness right now on my scalp, I have used this before when I do, and it just feels so nice. Ooh, putting this in the refrigerator would probably feel amazing since it's summertime almost. And that also would be a nice way to use it on your skin as well. Cooling off if you live in a really humid place like I do, where you can feel the humidity coming in through the doors and the window. Massage it into my scalp. And any excess that I have in my hands, I'll just gently apply to the lymph so that I don't disturb the curls down here. Still give them a little bit of that rose water. I'm in love with this gel, you guys. I'm gonna add a little bit more on my hands because this is my drier, frizzier section of my hair, comparing the two sides. This side always is a little bit drier, so I'm gonna add a little bit closer to the lymphs there. Yes. So I don't really disturb the curls too badly, but I'm kind of gently stretching them to get the product on. And gently stretching like this is also good to help prevent it from tangling too much, because as I do wear my wash and goes and kind of live in them a bit more, they do naturally start to get tangled. So kind of doing this method helps to stretch things out a little bit to lessen how bad the tangles can get. A little nice hair and scalp refresher, revitalized, even though this wash and go already looks really good, but I've definitely had a few that didn't look this good, and just that simple application of Rosewater really does have to perk things up to get a little bit more life out of this style. Now, in addition to using Rosewater as a hair and scalp refresher, I also use it on wet and dry hair as a leave-in conditioner / moisturizing prep. So on wet hair, I will apply this before applying my traditional like creamy leave-in conditioner because my hair starts to dry really quickly out of the shower. So using rose water helps to re-moisturize it and re-wet it with the benefit of not being just plain water, which my hair is not a fan of. So not only is it keeping it nice and damp for styling, but it's adding its own moisturizing benefits and nutrients as well. And I also like to spray it on dry hair to prep before styling because I like to do a lot of styles on both wet and dry hair. One of my favorite styles actually is doing a braid out on a wash and go because for some reason braid outs do not work for me on wet hair, so I have to do them on dry already styled hair. So if I was gonna do that today, I would take this wash and go, add some rose water, some type of cream based leave-in conditioner or curl cream, and then put my hair in like 5 braids, wear it for a couple days, and then I have the most beautiful braid out. That's one of my favorite dry hairstyles. Another I'm gonna be doing very soon is my tiny twist. I always do tiny twists now if I'm gonna be gone out of town for at least a week because I don't like to do my hair when I'm out of town. I like to just enjoy my time, really enjoy the moment, because wash day does take like close to a full day for me, at least 5 hours or so if I really am speeding up. My tiny twists are crucial for not having to worry about my hair and it's staying moisturized and cute for the duration of the time that I'm away. The maximum time I've gotten out of that style has been over 3 weeks, so I love it. For a style like that, I use the rose water to dampen my hair, but I don't want it to be too damp because the benefit of it being already dry is that I get a little bit more elongation and I can remove more tangles, which is important since I'm not doing it on wet hair that has already been detangled. So I've got a lot more shed hair to contend with. So I use the rose water to a point where it feels nice and damp but not oversaturated. It is the perfect product to get things started whenever I'm doing any type of dry style. The last way that I use rose water is as a hair deodorizer. I love the aromatherapy that I get from rose water. Anytime that I spray it, I instantly feel calmer. As I mentioned, I've been an anxiety girly since birth pretty much. I just took off a heart monitor that I've been wearing for the past 2 weeks because the anxiety has been anxietying lately. So I need all the calming that I can get. And just a simple few sprays of this is not a cure-all, but it does help me to kind of relax a little bit. I am a very tense person, and just like spraying the rose water, I got some in my mouth, but spraying the rose water just instantly gives me that like feeling, like it takes away the edge a little bit. But as a deodorizer on my hair, between working out, being hot outside, I have the door open right now so I see the sun is like, hello, it's here right now. Living in a style for 8 days, rose water is a great way to neutralize that old hair, sweaty smell. Or if you're going to be out and about, like at a cookout or something, or around someone who might be smoking, rose water is a great natural way to scent your hair very, very softly and knock a lot of those odors out. So those are the 5 ways that I use my beloved rose water. One for the road. So if you're a fan of rose water too, let me know in the comments if you have any recipes, because I know some people put their own little razzle dazzle on it. So if you have a favorite recipe, please share it down below in the comment section. I think that'd be really cool for those that are DIY inclined and want to try it themselves. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that engagement really helps big time here on my channel. I upload videos once a week, usually on Fridays, with some short form content in the meantime in between time. Take care everyone, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye!